Mata, Maka, Walingle.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. Today, I want us to look at the everyday life actions or verbs that we use every day. Um, the most common ones that people use every day. All right. So we are going to run through them, and then also we've prepared some examples. We are going to look at how we can use these words in statements. Okay, so let us go straight to it. Number one, we have to wake up. Okay, what is to wake up in Luvale? It is kuhinduka. Okay, so when somebody says to wake up, it means kuhinduka. Or if somebody says hinduka. Okay, hinduka. So the ku is standing for to wake up. The initial word there is wake up, and in Luvale it is hinduka. All right, so kuhinduka, that is to wake up. Okay, same thing applies here to get up, kukatuka. All right. Number three, we have to shower or to bath. Okay, that is kusana. All right. All right. Okay. To shower, that is to bath. To shower or to bath, it is kusana. Okay. To brush one's teeth, kulikumba mazo. Okay. Kulikumba mazo. So teeth is mazo, and brush is the kulikumba. Okay. So to brush one's teeth is kulikumba mazo. Okay. To make the bed, kwala muhela. Right. Kwala. Okay. So kwala is the act of making the bed. Okay. The act of making the bed is kwala. Muhela is bed. Okay. Though others would say kahela, some would say muhela. All right. So to make the bed is kwala muhela. All right. So me to add another one.
Kindly, I joined late. I want to take note of.
Okay. Okay, you were requesting for.
Yes, this same chat.
Okay, all right. I've heard. Okay, so we said to wake up is kuhinduka. Okay. To get up is kukatuka. To shower or bath is kusana. Okay. To brush one's teeth is likumba mazo. Okay. To make the bed is kwala muhela. Okay. So to wake up, kuhinduka. To get up, kukatuka. All right. So most people would actually confuse it here, where it says to wake up and to get up. I believe these are two different things. Okay. So to wake up is simply, somebody was sleeping, somebody was asleep, and then they wake up. That means wahinduka. Okay. So wasabalanga unahinduka. Okay. So I said the ku there denotes the word to. Okay. The initial word is hinduka. Okay, so if somebody says hinduka, they're telling you to wake up. Okay, it's more like somebody saying wake up, hinduka, wake up. Okay, So to wake up is kuhinduka. Okay, then to get up is kukatuka. All right. So the act of getting out of bed, yeah, getting up, or maybe you're sitting somewhere and then you just get up, that is kukatuka. Okay. So if somebody tells you katuka, they're telling you to get up. Maybe you're sitting in a chair and then somebody will tell you oelunga katuka. Okay, they're telling you to stand up or to get up. All right. Then you have to shower or bath. That is kusana. Okay, kusana. Okay. So if they say sana, they're telling you bath. All right. So also here you can take note. The initial word is sana. Okay. Sana is the direct translation of bath. Okay. So in English, when you say hey bath, they're telling you go and bath. So in Luvale, if they say sana, okay, they say sana. That means go and bath. Okay. So we also have to brush one's teeth. Brush one's teeth. That is kulikumba. Kulikumba mazo. Okay. So if you are performing the act of brushing your teeth, in Luvale we say una kulikumba. Okay. Kulikumba. The act of brushing your teeth is kulikumba in Luvale. Okay. So una kulikumba. The reason why you have to be specific here is you have to specify kulikumba what. Okay, so you have to say kulikumba mazo. So if you just say kulikumba, sometimes kulikumba would mean rolling on the ground. Okay, rolling on the ground, una kulikumba. All right. I hope that makes sense. Kulikumba, you are rolling on the ground, playing with sand. They'll say, oh, mana mana na kulikumba mumavu. Okay, so you are they're saying this child is playing in the sand, is rolling on the sand. Okay, so kulikumba, you have to be specific. You have to say kulikumba mazo. Mazo here is teeth. Okay, then to make the bed is the kwala muhela. All right, so I say kwala is the act of making the bed. Okay, so this same word you can use it to how can I say? Or maybe somebody says, okay, put the mat on the floor. Okay, put the mat on the floor. In this case now in Luvale we can say ala chisalo ahamavu. Ala chisalo hamavu. Okay, so kwala refers to putting something on a surface, on a certain surface. Okay, so in this case we're talking about making the bed. Kwala wakubata blankets mapai. Okay, that is, you are doing the act of performing the act of kwala, drenching the blankets, putting them on the bed. That is the act of kwala in Luvale. Okay, so you can again do that. Maybe you get you get a cloth and then you just go outside and put and stretch it on the ground. You are also performing the act of kwala in Luvale. Okay, so now you have to be specific as well when you're using this word. You say kwala muhela. Okay, so somebody is going to know, okay, he's talking about making the bed. Okay, so to make the bed is kwala muhela. Maybe before I bring the other part, if you have any questions on this one.
So what's the meaning of muhela? Is it bed?
Muhela is bed. Can be muhela or kahela. Okay.
But you have also heard of chiela.
Chihela, that is space. That is space.
Okay.
Chihela chamech. This is my space, or this is my place. Okay. Do not come and sit in my place. Okay, or stand in my place. I will not be available. Go and stand in my place. Okay, so you say all right? Okay. they'll say there's no space for you in this university, okay? There's no space for you in this university. So how can you say it in Luvale? Kahechihela choweko hano ashikola ya kuluka malambo, okay? So chihela, space, muhela is bed. Muhela or kahela is bed. All right. Do we have any other question?
Would mihela be the plural of that?
Correct. Correct. So mihela, that's the plural word of muhela. Okay, so if you have more than one muhela, you say mihela. Okay, that is correct. Any other question before we proceed? All right, so I'll bring my the second part of these action words. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the other part, we have to cook, to eat, to sweep, to wash, to speak, to laugh, to write, and to get dressed. Okay, so how do we say this in Luvale? To cook is kuteleka. Okay, to cook is kuteleka. To eat, kulya. Okay, to eat, kulya. To sweep, kukomba. To wash, kukosa. To sleep, to speak, kuhanjika. Okay, to laugh, kuseha. To write, kusoneka. To get dressed, kuvala. All right, so to cook is kuteleka. Okay, so ngunakuteleka mwani vyakulya vya mwazalendo. Cooking a delicious meal today. Okay, kuteleka vya mwazalendo. I'm cooking a delicious meal today. Okay, so to cook is kuteleka. The word cook alone would be yeah, it will still be the same. The word cook in Luvale will still be kuteleka. Okay, so to eat is kulya. Okay, kulya, the act putting food in the back cavity. Sorry, the act of putting food in your mouth to eat is kulya in Luvale. Okay, so when you're putting food in your mouth, getting food, you're performing the act of kulya. Okay, kulya. All right, so this word kulya, sometimes in Luvale, it can be used to refer to what you are eating. Okay, so they'll say kulya chili right? Whose food is this? Kulya chili. Whose food is this? Vyakulya vyeye. Okay, vyakulya, that is food. Okay, but sometimes Luvalis would say kulya chili. Okay, kuno tuli mwane kulya chauchi. Okay, tuli kulya chauchi. So that statement means where we are not eating, or where we are, there is no food. Okay, so to eat is kulya. Okay, to eat, kulya. Then we have to sweep, kukomba. Okay, to sweep, kukomba. When you're cleaning your house, you're sweeping something, removing dirty, you're performing the act of kukomba. Okay, twaya ukombe mzuo. Okay, come and sweep the house. Twaya ukombe mzuo, come and sweep the house. Twaya ukombe mzuo, come and sweep the house. Okay, we are going to sweep. Okay, we are going to sweep the house. We are going to sweep the house. natuya na kukomba muzulo. Alright? Natuya kukomba muzulo. To sweep, that is the kukomba. Alright? Then we have number 9, to wash. Okay? To wash. Excuse me. To wash is kukosa. Okay? To wash is kukosa. So the act of washing a cloth, washing a car, anything, is kukosa. Vanaina kukosa minyao. Okay, minyao is car. Vanaina kukosa minyao. Okay, they have gone to wash the cars. Okay, they've gone to wash the cars. Vanaina kukosa minyao. Okay, naina kukosa minyao. Of course, these days now, the Luvale which people are speaking in urban areas, and even in the villages, even if you west now, people now say motoka instead of saying minyao. Okay, so I'm also one of those. I'm guilty. I don't use minyao, but I would say motoka. I don't know who influenced us, but anyway. So they have gone to wash the cars. Banaina kukosa minyao. Okay, that is banaina kukosa minyao. So the word kukosa means to wash. Okay, to wash is kukosa. Then we have number 10, to speak. I think most of you here know this word, and we've been using it most of the time. I hear most of you using it on the WhatsApp group and even here. Okay, so to speak is the kuhanjika. Okay, so omwene unahanjika mlongeshi mwakuoloka. All right. What you have said, teacher, is correct. Okay, so omwene unahanjika mlongeshi mwakuoloka. What you have said, teacher, is correct. Right. So they would also say unahanjika kana. Okay, unahanjika kana. Okay, so you are now telling somebody that they've spoken well. Okay, unahanjika kana. You have spoken well. Okay, hanjika kana. Okay, ahanjikanga. Okay, kuhanjika. So kuhanjika is the act of speaking. Okay, so when you're speaking in Luvale, we say unakuhanjika. Okay, kuhanjika. To speak is kuhanjika. All right, then we got number 11, say to laugh. Okay, to laugh. To laugh in Luvale is kuseha. Okay, to laugh is the kuseha. So the act of laughing is called kuseha in Luvale. Okay, then laughter is miselo. Okay, muselo is 1, and miselo is 2. I mean, sorry, miselo is like the plural form of muselo. Okay, so we say to laugh, kuseha. To laugh, kuseha. Okay, they were laughing at me. Vapwangana kuseha. Okay, vapwangana kuseha. Okay, kuseha wakwenu chachipi. Okay, laughing at others is not good. Laughing at others is not good. Kuseha wakwenu chachipi. Okay, kuseha wakwenu kachapa cha mwendeko. Or kuseha wakwenu kechichamwa zako. Right? So laughing at others, or do not laugh at him. Do not laugh at him. Kanda kumsehako. Okay, kanda kusehako. Okay, don't laugh. Kanda kusehako. Don't laugh. Kanda kusehako. Okay, so I would love you to take note of this one. So in Luvale, when a verb ends with ko, for example, in this case, kusehako. Okay, kusehako. It's telling you it means do not laugh. Okay, kanda kusehako. Kanda kusehako. Okay, so you're trying to tell somebody that, okay, do not laugh, don't laugh. Okay, so you cannot say kanda kuseha. Huh? That is incomplete. You have to say kanda kusehako. Okay, so always take note of the ko when it's added to a verb. It means they're telling you not to do something. For example, kanda kukosako. Okay, kanda kukosako. Okay, don't wash. Kanda kukosako. Don't wash. Kanda kuliako. Don't eat. Okay, kanda kutelekako. Don't cook. Okay, so we go to write. That is kusoneka. Right. So to write is kusoneka in Luvale. Okay, so alina kusoneka mkanda. Okay, alina kusoneka mkanda. He or she is writing a book. Okay, he knows how to write. Ejiva kusoneka. Okay, he knows how to write Luvale. Ejiva kusoneka Luvale. Ejiva kusoneka Luvale. So the act of writing in Luvale is the kusoneka. Okay, alina kusoneka. Okay, he is writing. Alina kusoneka. Alina kusoneka. Okay, so we go to our last one, then we look at the examples, some of the examples that we prepared. That is number 13, to get dressed. Voila. Okay, to get dressed. Similar to kulia. Okay, if you can remember, I said kulia sometimes in Luvale refers to food, and sometimes it refers to the act of eating food. Okay, so in this case, again, as well, voila can mean clothes. Okay, the things that you wear. That is what we call voila in Luvale. Okay, it can be called voila or voilo. Okay, or voila. That is now the plural word. Voila. Okay, so to get dressed is voila. To get dressed is voila. He is getting dressed. Okay, he's getting dressed. Alina voila. Okay, alina voila. All right, so let's look at the some of the examples that I've prepared. Okay, give me a second. I share my screen one more time. Of course, in the interest of time, I couldn't prepare examples on all the words, so I picked on some of the most used, which is kuteleka, kuhinduka, kukatuka, and voila, as well as kwala muhela. Okay, so our first example is number 1, ejiva kuteleka chikuma. Okay, ejiva kuteleka chikuma. He or she knows how to cook very much. Okay, he or she knows how to cook very much. Ejiva kuteleka chikuma. Okay, ejiva kuteleka chikuma. All right. Number 2.
How can it be negative? That one.
Okay, so you say kejiva. Okay, that is the negative now. Kejiva kuteleka ako. Okay, so in this case, there's no need to add the chikuma, because when you say kuteleka ako, it's like very much already. So there's no need to add chikuma. Kejiva kuteleka ako. He or she does not know how to cook. Kejiva kuteleka ako. Okay, so the word kuteleka, you add ko and make it kuteleka ako. Okay, so kejiva kuteleka ako. All right, so if you just say kutelekako, it has no meaning. Okay, it has no meaning. So you cannot tell somebody kutelekako and then you just end it there. What are you talking about? So you have to mention the word kejiva kutelekako. Okay, to complete it. Okay, so we go to number 2. elunga watera kuhinduka wachelewa. Okay, elunga watera kuhinduka wachelewa. Okay, so wachelewa means you are late. Okay, so in English, the statement is, man, you are supposed to wake up. Man, you're supposed to wake up. You are late. Okay, man, you're supposed to wake up. You are late. Okay, elunga watera kuhinduka wachelewa. All right. I hope you're getting how you are able to get how you can use this word in a statement. So elunga, that is man. Okay, so in Luvale, when I say elunga, usually it's the elderly people to call me elunga, or if I'm referring to my friend, elunga. Okay, so that is like my colleague. The direct translation of elunga is man. Okay, so number 3 is hanoholili. Okay,
What is watela?
Watela. Watela is you're supposed. Okay, supposed. This is watela. Okay, so in this context, watela means supposed, or watela also in other contexts can mean fitting. Okay, fitting. Watela. Okay, if I say watela, that means the clothes you're wearing fit you so well. Okay, but in this case, watela means supposed. Okay, so it's also one of the words in Luvale which has the same spelling, almost the same pronunciation, but different meaning. Okay, so in this case, watela means supposed. Okay, so elunga watela kuhinduka wachelewa. Okay, man, you're supposed to wake up. You are late. All right. Okay, so on number 3, we have hanoholili venengana watela kukatuka. Okay, hanoholili venengana watela kukatuka. Okay, so we apologize for the typing error on holili. Okay, so it is supposed to be holili. The li, there's an li which was left out. Okay, so an editing error there. We apologize. Okay, so hanoholili ngana watela katuka. You're supposed to get up now. Okay, remember yesterday's lesson we were told that hanoholili means now. Okay, hanoholili is now. So hanoholili venengana watela katuka. You're supposed to get up now. Okay, so somebody's telling you get up from my seat. Okay, get up from the bed. Okay, get up from the chair. Okay, so hanoholili venengana watela katuka. You're supposed to get up now. Okay, so number 4, ngwakutonda kuvala. Okay, ngwakutonda kuvala. So the word ngwakutonda is I want. Okay, I want. Okay, ngwakutonda kulya. I want to eat. Okay, ngwakutonda kukosa. I want to wash. Ngwakutonda kusoneka. I want to write. Okay, hope you're getting that one. Okay, so ngwakutonda kuvala. I want to get dressed. Okay, I want to get dressed. Tonda kuvala. Okay, then number 5, we have yako na kwala muhela. Okay, yako, that is go. Na is and. Okay, so in this case, na means and in most cases actually na is and. Okay, so I would say Kaumba na Lewis. Okay, so if I say Kaumba na Lewis, that means Kaumba and the Lewis, or Chilombo and Chiomba. That is, Chilombo na Chiomba. Okay, that is Chilombo and Chiomba. Okay, so now in most cases, now means and. Okay, ngunakula shima. Okay, ngunakula shima na ishi. I'm eating shima and fish. Okay, eating shima and fish. So our example number 5 says, yeah, Kuala muhela. Okay, remember, it can be mohela or ahela. Okay, yako na kuala muhela. Okay, go and make the bed. Go and make the bed. Okay, so I'm gonna run you through the examples one more time. Okay, so example number 1 says ejiva kuteleka chikuma. He or she knows how to cook very much. Okay, he or she knows how to cook very much. Ejiva kuteleka chikuma. Okay, so if you want to put it in a negative form, you say ejiva. Okay, so the ejiva changes to ejiva. Okay, kejiva kutelekako, and it ends there. Kejiva kutelekako. He or she does not know how to cook. That is kejiva kutelekako. All right. So example number 2 says elunga watela kuhinduka wachelewa. Okay, elunga watela kuhinduka. Okay, so this is a person now telling telling the friend or brother to wake up because they are late. Okay, so you are telling somebody to wake up because they are late. Okay, so this person has overslept. Okay, it's almost 10 hours and they're still sleeping and they're supposed maybe to go to work. And then you say watela kuhinduka wachelewa. Okay, so if it's a female, you just say olepwelo watela kuhinduka wachelewa. Okay, or you can just say watela kuhinduka wachelewa. It ends there. It makes sense. Watela kuhinduka wachelewa, which is you're supposed to wake up. You are late. Okay, so here now I'm ignoring this. I'm ignoring the elunga, which is man. Okay, we are ignoring the elunga and just say watela kuhinduka wachelewa, which is you are supposed to wake up. You are late. Okay, so watela is for you're supposed. And then kuhinduka is for to wake up. Wachelewa is the you are late. Okay. Then example number 3, we have hodiliwe nengana. Okay. Hodiliwe nengana watela kukatuka. Okay. Hodiliwe nengana watela kukatuka. Once again, we apologize for not completing the holili. It's supposed to be HOLILI, which is holili. Okay, so holili venengana watela kukatuka. Okay, holili venengana watela kukatuka, which is you're supposed to get up now. Okay, so in this case, holili is for now. Okay, and kukatuka is for get up. Okay, and watela again is for you are supposed to wake up. Okay, so the ngana here is C for emphasis. Okay, for emphasis. Okay, so you can say anoholili vene watela kukatuka. That would still be correct, but for emphasis sake, because there is now and the now has to come out, you want to bring it out now in the valley. You say anoholili vene ngana. Okay, you're now telling somebody now supposed to get up. Okay, so it will still be correct if you say okay, but there isn't there is less command when you say okay, but if you say like you're putting much emphasis that somebody must get up. Okay,
So what's the literal meaning of Ghana?
Ghana, it's like how can I say it? Ghana, Ghana in this case, the actual meaning of Ghana is actualizing something. Okay, actualizing something. Maybe I don't know. due to lack of words. Yeah, you're trying to tell somebody the way you are seeing me and the way I'm saying it, now, you have to stand up. I'll find a better word as we go on, and maybe I will attend to you.
I think this word.
Have the best word.
Hello.
Yes, Martin.
Yes, this, as you said earlier, it's just for emphasis purposes. It doesn't really have a specific or direct translation in English. So in this case, the way he's putting it, it would mean the now. That's what it simply means, to emphasize.
To emphasize on now.
So it depends the way the idea or the sentence, the way it has been constructed. But in Ghana.
So could we get another sentence example?
I didn't get you.
Okay, yeah, we can get another sentence. For example, you can say, ahavene ngana yako na kwala kahela, or ahavene ngana yako na kwala muhela. Okay, so in that case, when we take it to English, the holidwe ngana, the whole hano holidwe ngana is now. It means now. Go and make the bed now. And holidwe ngana. So the ngana is just giving emphasis to hano holidi. Okay, so you're just putting much emphasis on the now. I don't know how we can put it in English. Maybe we say now. Go and make the bed now, something like that. Okay, so hano holidwe ngana. Hano holidwe ngana yako na kwala muhela. Okay, so it's a command. I'm giving a command now. Hano holidi, okay, hano holidwe ngana yako na kwala muhela. Okay, or you can say hano holidwe ngana elunga watela kuhinduka wachelewa. Yes, ma'am. You have questions?
Yeah. Can it also mean so?
So
as in S or in English, because when someone has done something, then you are showing them to say ngana, so, or like this.
Yes, it can mean like, depending on the statement. Depending on the statement or the situation at hand. Okay, so like you have said, ngana vene, okay? So the ngana is again giving emphasis to the vene, which is like this, okay? Like this. Ngana vene, like this. Or you can say chalingi kangachili, and then you are showing someone ngana, okay? Chalingi kangana, okay? Though the meaning in that context might be a little different from what we're talking about, but it's almost the same. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, so we were on Ngwakutonda kuvala, which is example number 4, and it says, I want to get dressed. Then example number 5, we say, yako na kwala muhela, go and make the bed. And somebody was asking if we can again use anoholili ngana. Okay, so you can say anoholili ngana yako na kwala muhela. Okay, anoholili ngana yako na kwala muhela. All right. Okay, so if we have any questions, contributions, subtractions, additions, please, the floor is yours. We have like 9 minutes left, so we can bring the questions and let's get talking. Do we have any questions?
Yes, just a question. Chingolosho Mwani. Just to ask something again here on you want to say Asia kuteleka chikuma. Of course, you mean that this person knows how to cook well. So if you want to say this lady or this princess knows how to cook very well, we'll be using kweo, and if we're talking about a gentleman, we'll be using lunga. What can we write about that? And how can we say it? If I'm going to say that to my wife or to any of the princesses that we have in the kingdom.
All right. So if you are referring to your wife, you say Pwewo liami. Okay. So when you say Pwewo liami in Luvale, that is my wife or my woman. Okay. Pwewo liami ejiva kuteleka chikuma. That is my wife knows how to cook very much. Now let's say maybe it's just somebody, maybe a young lady or somebody, or the chef is a lady maybe at the restaurant or something, and you want to give them accolades. We'll say we are going to say Omwana Pweo, that is like a youthful lady, okay? A lady. So you say Omwana Pweo ejiva teleka chikuma. Omwana Pweo
It's
ejiva.
or.
Pardon?
Sorry, so it's or mana peos. Could somebody assist us in the chat? Is it just or mana peo?
O mana peo ejiva teleka.
Okay.
This lady knows how to cook very much. O mana peo. Okay, so I've written it in the chat. O mana peo. O mana peo ejiva teleka chikuma. Okay, so this lady, so O is this. Okay, so O mana peo ejiva kuteleka chikuma. This lady knows how to cook very much. So when that is a young man, or it's a young man, you want to give them accolades as well, you would say omukweze walunga. Okay, mukweze walunga ejiva kuteleka chikuma. Omukweze walunga ejiva kuteleka chikuma. So that is, this young man knows how to cook very much. This young man knows how to cook very much. Omukweze walunga ejiva kuteleka chikuma. It will be if you I've heard some people saying mukweze walunga ejiva kuteleka. That is like, you do not, people want to know which mukweze walunga are you referring to. So when you say mukweze walunga, you're also putting emphasis and referring to someone. And I'm sure when you're saying that, you are telling people and they're able to see the person you are referring to by saying maybe you will be pointing, even be pointing mukweze walunga ejiva teleka chikuma. Yes. So to a wife, you say pwewo liami or puami. Okay, so that is some deep Luvale now. They'll say puami or mukama hiami. Okay, mukama hiami, that is my wife. A little bit of deep Luvale now, mukama hiami. But the easiest one is the easiest way of referring to your wife is the pwewo liami or mukazuo yami. Okay, most elders, most Luvale elders wouldn't say pwewo liami, but they'll say mukazuo yami. Okay, mukazuo yami to me, wife or my husband. Okay, so
Sorry, just say the last part.
Mukazuo yami.
Okay,
Yami. So you would find that the youths, most youths would say pwewo liami. Okay, but most elderly people would just say mukazuo yami. Okay, mukazuo yami. Somebody I stay within my house, person I share my life with. That is mukazuo yami, my wife or my husband. So mukazi yami ejiba kutereka chikuma, or pwewo lyami ejiba kutereka chikuma, or mukama yami ejiba kutereka chikuma. All that means my wife in Luvale. Okay. So do we have any other question?
So it's for my last question on this. Again, it's just, so if I want to say that the Luvale women or Tonga women or whichever know how to cook, how will I now handle them?
Okay, so you want to say Luvale women know how to cook.
Yes.
Mapweo baba Luvale, okay? Or the easiest is Luvale wa mapweo, okay? Luvale. Okay, so we have heard most people say Bakaluvale. Okay, so in Luvale, it sounds wrong when somebody says Bakaluvale. Okay, so you say Valuvale, all right? So Valuvale wa mapweo vejiva teleka chikuma. That is, Luvale women know how to cook. Okay, so you say vatonga va mapweo, okay? Tonga va mapweo vejiva teleka chikuma. That is, Tonga women know how to cook very much. Okay, vale va mapweo vejiva teleka chikuma. Okay, vale va mapweo vejiva teleka chikuma. So there is va should stand on its own. Okay, so VA, then you say Valuvale. Okay, VA on its own is a word. The va is a word on its own. Then you write Vale on and vejiva teleka chikuma. Vale va mapweo vejiva teleka chikuma. Vale women know how to cook. In some other words, you can also say Bakamama Valuvale. Okay, Bakamama. In Luvale, when somebody says Bakamama, they are referring to women. Okay, Bakamama. If we say Bakatata, it is a general word used to refer to men. Okay, so they say Bakamama Valuvale, vejiva kutereka chikuma. Okay, Bakamama Valuvale, vejiva kutereka chikuma. Okay, Bakatata Valuvale, vejiva kutereka chikuma. Vale men know how to cook. Okay, so to be more precise, say Vale va mapweo. Okay, that's the precise one. You're now being precise. Vale va mapweo vejiva kutereka chikuma. I hope you understood.
Ngona sakira mane, sakira chikuma mane.
So before we wrap up, do we have any other questions? Any question, contribution from my colleagues? Okay.
Just a contribution or addition to the very statement that was that you were explaining. Yeah, just like you said, you can, because since it's a language, we have so many ways of expressing ideas. So you'd also say, like I've indicated in the chat, mapweo Valuvale vejiva kutereka chikuma. It's just addition. It's that one he gave is correct. Even this one also, it's correct. Just for the sake of maybe you choose which one is simpler.
Okay, all right. Depending on which one you pronounce easily. Okay, so we have Bakamama Valuvale vejiva kutereka chikuma, or mapweo Valuvale. Okay, mapweo Valuvale vejiva kutereka chikuma. So Valuvale vejiva kutereka chikuma. Mapweo vatonga mapweo. Okay, mapweo vatonga mapweo vejiva kutereka chikuma, which is Tonga women know how to cook very well, very much. All right. So, do we have any other question? Or any of the words that we've learned today. Because I would expect everyone after this lesson to create a sentence using the other words that we've learned in the past. We have been taught about Lola, we've been taught about months. I would appreciate if at least each one of us creates a sentence with the words that we've learned today. Okay, so if you have any other question, please you can ask.
Maybe a last question, sorry, from my end, as I just, this is part of learning.
All
So
right.
if on Ngwakutonda, would this also be used for romance?
Yes.
For example, to my wife, how would I use this word? Ngwakutonda or upweo or upweo liami?
Yes, that makes sense. Ngwakutonda yo lyami. Okay, I want you my wife. Okay, ngwakutonda yo puami. I want you my wife. Ngwakutonda yo mukazukulu yami. Okay.
Or maybe I can chip in.
All right.
So, do you mean like you want to show love, say, I love you, my wife, or I love my wife? Is it so?
So both of them, I love my wife, I love you, my wife. Also, of course, just generally, you want to tell somebody that I love you.
Okay. I think that one you can also say Ngwakuzanga.
Okay. So
Ngwakuzanga pwewaliami.
that is the most romantic, because Ngwakutonda here is I want. Okay, I want. Okay, or maybe you say I want a hug. Okay, I want a hug. Ngwakutonda, what is the hug die? I want a hug. I want a hug. Tonda tutambirire. Okay, tonda tutambirire. That is the hug.
Nipa mukuli umachila.
Uli umachila.
That's right. Kuli umachila one.
Tonda kuli umachila. Okay, tonda kuli umachila. I want a hug, or I want to hug you. Tonda kuli umachila. I want to hug you. Okay, so Ngwakutonda is I want. But if you want to say I love you, say Ngwakuzanga. Okay, Ngwakuzanga. I think we are going to bring a lesson of those maybe later next week or so. Yes, so Ngwakutonda uumachila. Ngwakutonda uliumachila. I want to hug you. Okay, thank you. Any other question? Okay, so we seem not to have any question. Okay, somebody is explaining Zangi. Zangi is love. Okay, so if you say Zangi Yami, okay, Zangi Yami, saying my love. Okay, my love. That is Zangi Yami, love. Okay, and we also have words like Wami, which is mine. Okay, mine. Also, he's also explaining Wakuzanga CHIKUMA Lisano. Okay, Lisano is queen in Luvale, and it's the king's wife. Lisano, of course, Luvale men would use it to be romantic to their women, say my Lisano, queen. Okay, Wakuzanga Lisano Yami. Okay, I love you, my queen. All right. I think that's all we prepared for you today. I hope we have learned one or two and be able to remember these things. Yes, we are going to share them on the WhatsApp group as usual so that learning continues. We keep practicing. Also, like I said earlier, I would appreciate after this lesson if we can create sentences with these words, just send them on the group. I would be very, very happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, TUNASAKWILILA and CHIKUMA. Yeah, for the lesson. We have learned a lot. Yeah, and just maybe a concern. Yeah, it's like we are many in the group. But the attendance is kind of poor. I don't know what you should help us. Maybe what is the problem? Is it the connection? Is it the internet? Or if there's any problem, I think we should know so that we can address it together. Or maybe we can, yeah. So because I think the attendance is poor, or maybe people are busy and all that. But I hope we are also following the recorded sessions, because you can watch them at your own time. You can just go there, click and watch at your own time. You can repeat as many times as you wish. So, but I'm just concerned that we are many in the group, but many people are not attending. I'm not sure if they are busy, or we have to know. You have to help us, or if there's anything that we have to work on or we need to change. We are here. We are your servants, so we need to know. We need to hear from you. You need to guide us, and give us direction. Shika TUNASAKWILILA CHIKUMA, thank you very much for those that have attended all the classes or the sessions. I am sure at the end of this month we have to be somewhere. We have to be somewhere. And that's our prayer, that we should slowly but sure start learning and using the language accordingly. So thank you very much. We'll do likewise. We are going to share the recorded session in the group, so that you can practice. You have 3 days to go through the work. That's why we gave you the 3 days, so that we can at least be going through the lessons at your own time. When you have questions on the lesson that we have throughout the week, you are free to ask us in the group, maybe so that others can also benefit, or you can directly inbox us. So thank you very much, TUNASAKWILILA and CHIKUMA, and have a blessed weekend. And Kalunga mwane amikisule Mosena.
Prayer is to see you all chalomingo na chizaho. Kalimone no mwane chalomingo na chizaho kalunga mikisule sawale kana mwane kisu.
TUNASAKWILILA kana wa mwana.
TUNASAKWILILA mwane usawale kana wa mwane Mosena.
TUNASAKWILILA mwane usawale kana wa
Mwana vile.
Man.
Chavale kana wa Mosena.
Mwana mama vile.
Sulemane. Sakila mwana.